We are to solve the following exponential equations and round to 3 decimal places if necessary. Looking at our first example here, notice how 512 and 1 over 8 can be broken down into the same base. So 512 can be broken down into 3 to the 8 to the third to the 5x minus 1 equals 1 over 8 is 8 to the negative 1 minus 4 minus x. Now, we set our bases equal to each other. Now, we can set our exponents equal to each other. So that's going to give me 3 times 5x minus 1 equals negative 1 times negative 4 minus x. Now we would have to apply the distributive property. So that would give me 15x minus 3 equals 4 plus x. To simplify, I would subtract x on both sides. That gives me 14x minus 3 equals 4. And add 3 on both sides. And that gives me 14x equals 7. Divide 14 on both sides to isolate x. That gives me x equals 1 over 2. And that is our final answer. Our next example is given to us in exponential form. And we are to convert this into log form. So applying our definition of a logarithm, we get log base 3 of 12 equals x. Notice how this logarithm isn't easy to solve or simplify. Now we would have to use the change of base formula. If you need a refresher on the change of base formula, check out our previous video. So remember how our argument would go in the numerator and our base would go in the denominator. Now, if you plug log of 12 over log of 3 into your calculator, you should get x equals 2.262 rounded to 3 decimal places. In our third example, we would, it looks kind of tricky, but we're still using the same properties. First, I would isolate this 2e to the power of negative 0.3x by adding 9 on both sides. So that gives me 2e to the power of negative 0.3x equals 24. And now to simplify further, I would divide by 2 on both sides to isolate for this. And that equals 12. Now, that is given to us in exponential form. So we are to convert this into log form. Using our definition of a logarithm, that gives us log base e of 12 equals 0.3x. But remember our natural log that says log base e of x equals ln of x. So we can convert our log e into ln. So ln of 12 equals negative 0.3x. Now we can isolate our x. And if you put ln of 12 over negative 0.3 into your calculator, you should get negative 8.283 rounded to 3 decimal places.